Welcome to Fortnite Friday. This is the quickest we've ever had two in a row.
12th,
That's 2 Fortnite Fridays in the span of 2 weeks. Well, 2, yeah. We had Zachary Levi on 2 weeks ago. And now today we have highly requested guests, Anthony Fantano from Music. Should be a good show today. Maybe apolitical even. Who knows? Reminder for those that are new to Fortnite Friday. The views expressed on Fortnite Friday do not present those of Fortnite Friday or the streamer, necessarily. Yeah. What is that skinny tree? All I could afford. And then I will say 1, 2, 3, play. Okay. 1, 2, 3, play. Hello, Anthony.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Fortnite Friday. Anthony Fantano, highly requested guest. We are so glad to have you in the building today.
I'm flattered to be here. Even more flattered that I was highly requested.
Yes. No, they love you. They love you on the internet, dude. You're like kind of the music guy. Like they sometimes say the face of music. The
face, the voice, the thighs of music
the
too.
thighs of music,
whatever you want to call it.
Wow.
Yeah, even the thighs.
You ever played Fortnite before, Anthony?
Heck no. I know Mr. Beast started it, but that's all I know.
Mr. Beast?
Yeah. He started it, right?
I mean, yeah, he started most things. I'm down. I'm gonna start saying that actually. I'm gonna put on the Mr. Beast skin.
Are you telling me I know more about Fortnite than you?
You very well might. I don't do much research on really anything, really. Even the show is pretty like improvised.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Mr. Beast started it. Oh, okay, he's here. I'm gonna play with Mr. Beast. That's cool.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is in the game. I don't know if they're ever gonna sell his skin again after controversy, but typically if there's anything, they put a character in the game and then there's light controversy, they don't bring him back.
Yeah, since the controversy, he's had to sell it off. I don't know who owns it now.
Yeah, you should ask to get a Fortnite skin.
I mean, maybe me if I put up the money. I don't know how much is Fortnite going for these days. Can I buy it?
Fortnite's actually free to play. Fortnite's a free to play game. The skins are what cost me.
So anybody can have Fortnite. Got it. Yep. Okay, that sounds honestly that sounds like communism to me. It's just free. Anybody can play it.
Well, we don't like that. I don't like communism. We're a capitalist stream.
Well, I mean, honestly, maybe I do like it. If Fortnite is good and it's free for everyone to play, and that's good. Maybe I've been wrong this whole time. Maybe Fortnite has it right. Who am I to judge?
I haven't thought through my politics this hard, honestly, in a minute. I have a lot to reconsider. Most of the time, I don't get contested on this show. Most of the time, I find myself agreeing with the guests.
I'm going to reserve my opinion until I'm done playing. I'm going to decide on whether or not Fortnite is good. If I don't like Fortnite, I'm a capitalist. If I like it, I'm a communist. I'm going to let the chips fall that way. I feel like that's probably the most educated way to go about the decision here.
We're queuing into OG Fortnite, which is they brought it back. So It's like Fortnite as God intended it to be played. Day one of release.
That's perfect for me because I haven't even had the chance to get used to the new Fortnite. So bringing it back to the older version, I think makes sense.
He playing on Switch? LOL. Yes, most of our guests play on Switch. It's the most accessible console.
Don't bully me.
I would say to use iOS, but they removed the game from iOS. You can't even play it there anymore. That was how I was gonna get Lil B on. You've heard of Bass God? He's big in music.
I know the Bass God very well.
There's two things that actually impacted getting Bass God to play. Was that he couldn't get it on his Switch and he wanted to try it on Switch. He has every console, but he wanted specifically to play on Switch. And then also he couldn't figure out how to install Discord. He still struggled with that for the past year and a half.
Discord is a learning curve.
Yeah. No, he still doesn't know how to do it actually, so that's why he hasn't been on, but maybe someday.
Well, I have, I was kind of nervous coming on here thinking like, oh man, how am I going to play Fortnite, but if I have Discord installed, obviously, so I mean, if I can do Discord, then I think my chances for doing Fortnite well are fine.
I don't think you need a controller for Discord, but we'll see how it translates. What video games do you normally play?
Play a lot of Smash Brothers. Been enjoying the new Zelda games.
Wait, you do play Smash? Dude, there's a crazy photo out there online that I can't believe is real of like you at a Smash Bros local and you're playing against a kick streamer, a guy who became like a kick streamer that would like hit on girls and then get banned. Yeah, just like a weird like crossover.
Yeah, that's the reason I just had to stop because there's just so much sussy stuff going on in the Smash.
Heel Mike was definitely one of those guys for sure. Yeah, no, he was about a perfect case there.
Yeah, it's just now I just play at home.
Yeah, better to play at home.
Just play at home by myself where I'm safe.
Is it better if you play Ultimate or Melee?
Ultimate.
You played Pac-Man, right? I remember now.
Yeah, Pac-Man. I like to play Pac-Man. Mario, Mr. Game & Watch. Those are kind of my favorites.
Mods, ban the guy who said I'm Connor eats penis in the chat. We need to keep that moderated, please. Anthony, your fans are disrupting my chat room. Being disrespectful.
Oh, I believe it. They're very not behaved. What's okay, there we go. Is there a run button?
Yeah, if you click in the left stick, you'll be able to sprint.
Oh, okay, cool.
You have like a name for like your fan base?
You know, I used to call them when I first started on YouTube my needle drops, but then I don't know, I just stopped.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Nobody told me to stop. I just feel like one day I was like, nah, I'm not really into that.
Yeah, I don't like it either. I need something cooler. I don't even really have a name for mine. Like, they call themselves, like, Connor Frogs sometimes, which I didn't even really start. I just have an emote that's like a frog. I thought this was Anthony Padilla. No, it's Anthony Fantano, not the Smosh guy.
Anthony Padilla.
Oh, no. The viewership's declining.
The mind-blowing realization that there's more than one Anthony in the world, it's unfortunate. I apologize.
Okay, wait, come back. It is Anthony Padilla.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I'm coming back.
Wait, there you go.
I'm looking for some ops.
Did you get any more weapons?
I'm just looking for somebody. I need more weapons.
Or you don't need
not
them.
enough weapons.
Oh, whoa, we're getting shot at. We got snipers, dude. That's a big problem with the show. Is it's popular now, and people are always gonna be trying to like get on the show.
Oh, I believe. Get on the show by killing us.
Yep. It's kind of like waiting outside like the Jimmy Kimmel theater to like try to get tickets.
Okay. No, I see where they are now.
Okay, I got bad news. This guy knows what he's doing. And I got killed.
Well, yeah, I mean, I figured.
So I died over
I
there.
already presumed he...
I died where it says my body is. But it's still winnable.
I can see where he is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Nice. Big shots. It's all right, warm-up game. Warm-up game. We're getting used to the game, getting warmed up, figuring it out. So who'd you vote for?
Who did I vote for?
Yeah.
I thought you said this wasn't a politics show.
Sorry.
I voted for I wanted Kamala Harris to win.
I also voted for Kamala. I thought it was time.
Yeah, you know, I thought it was time. I also heard on Twitter that she was Brat, and I figured since that's my album of the year, I had to go in that direction.
You gave that a 10.
I feel like it was just the branding was too consistent.
You gave Brat a 10 out of 10.
I did give it a 10. It's one of the few albums less than over the course of the 4,000 plus reviews that I've done, only like about 8 or 9 albums have been given a 10.
Whoa. Like what are the other one? Like Thriller?
Yeah.
Like Thriller's got a 10 probably?
No, I mean they're all like recent. They're all albums that like since I've started my channel.
Oh. Wait, like, so you didn't review Thriller?
Also Swans, To Be Kind. No, Thriller, it's not a recent release, so unfortunately I wasn't able to review Thriller when it came out.
What about like Michael Jackson, like greatest hits collection?
If I get a time machine one day, I actually would go back and review Thriller. That's probably what I would do.
What do you think you would give it? I
mean, I could probably give it a 10, knowing just how much everybody's gonna love it, and just kind of like.
That's just really playing to the crowd.
That's exactly it. Like I could kind of play into it to where I know the future, or I could play into it in such a way to where I'm just like, well, I'm just gonna be controversial, knowing that everybody's gonna like it. I'm just gonna hate on it just because I know what everybody's gonna think about it.
Yeah, fair enough. So,
and I might do the latter.
Yeah, no. So explain to me like the process of like music reviewing, because as someone that I hate media, I hate video games, I hate music. It's just the worst. I only like movies. When you're like reviewing a song, how do you judge it or try to say you're judging? Do you claim to be judging it on on any objective sense, or is it always entirely you say subjective?
Not really.
Or...
I say it's actually purely subjective. That doesn't mean there isn't thought that goes into it.
Right, because you can do like a lot of like in-depth analytical analysis of the songs and like the composition of it that I never even thought of.
Yeah, I mean the thing is like when I'm reviewing something, I mean I think my first inclination or the first thing that I'm kind of going off of without even kind of thinking of any of the stuff that you're talking about is just at a baseline, do I enjoy it or not? I'm just really trying to find out off the bat, like, do I even like it? And if I feel a certain way about it, a positive way, a negative way, maybe I'll have to sort of like listen to it a handful of times to sort of figure out whether or not I actually enjoy the thing. But once I've kind of figured out what it is exactly like I feel about it, positively or negatively, I feel like then beyond that, I have to kind of dig into it to figure out what, and this is when I'm maybe more talking about the technical stuff, dig into it to find out what exactly about the song is making me feel that way. Is like the production extra good? Is the performance good?
Like what would
are the lyrics
like
great?
those descriptions be to someone like me who doesn't know anything? Like, what is the production and is that like how the beat sounds? Is that how it's mixed?
It's just basically how the instrumentation sounds, what instrumentation is in the track, how the vocals may be placed in the song. Are there effects on the song on certain things? Does it make the song sound a certain way? I mean, you listen to artists like Tame Impala, right? Maybe a little bit.
Yeah. Someone said that you better put the
I mean, Tame Impala would be
lesson of the
like an example of a group where I feel like you could say maybe more about the production than you could some other artists, because their songs tend to be very kind of awash in effects and kind of psychedelic and
psychedelic. Yeah, you're so good at like describing like the like you have a very wide vocabulary, and I try to use a wide vocabulary on stream as well. I feel like it adds to like the depth of like what I'm saying. Well, it does. I mean, it just is better words. I guess it was stupid to say, but like, do you read a lot? Do you read a lot of books?
I listen to, I do read a lot of, journalism, articles and other reviews and of other media as well, like be it movies,
like
and
IGN,
stuff like that. I do have a lot of,
Polygon.
I do have a lot of books that I like to read in terms of like, stuff that might be, kind of deep dives into certain like eras of music.
Anthony, we gotta go to the circle. You know how the circle works?
No, I don't.
So there's a storm.
I think I see it on the map.
Yep, there's a storm that comes in and closes in on us, and then it will damage us. So we have to continue to go to a smaller circle that will get the players closer together, so the game will end.
Oh, got it.
I always thought that like if the aliens show up, that would be our most interesting thing to like show them is like our music. Like I feel like they would probably have like some form of like movies or something, but they may not have like a guitar. They may not have figured that out.
One of the most interesting things in that book is kind of the realization of just like how often people who have some kind of like mental illness or neurodivergence are drawn to doing art.
Yes.
Which I found kind of interesting.
Yeah. Maybe I think it just means that like they're more like main character. So does Drake like not like you?
I think he doesn't care for me too much. I don't know. I mean, I will say him and I, after he, DM'd me in the middle of the night to tell me that I'm a light one.
That was pretty funny.
He did, we did smooth things over, things seemed like kind of cool for a minute. Given that I have had some very kind of like strong feelings and opinions about the, Kendrick beef that don't necessarily like favor him, I'm probably back on the shit list, I'll say.
Yeah, I do have, there was apparently a leak of the Drake op list the other day. Did you hear that?
Yeah, that list is fake.
Oh, really?
It's not a real one.
Have you seen the real one?
There's some random Twitter user made it.
Because one of the names on that list is one of my ops, so I didn't know if like we shared ops.
No, we probably don't share too many ops. So who's your biggest op?
Well, it was just like it was one of Aiden Ross's friends who threatened me. It was on Drake's list, so I assume he also threatened Drake. It's called X now, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, no, it is called X. I was trying to think like I don't think we have a whole lot of op overlap, honestly.
No, I don't.
Do you have any music industry ops? If you do have some music industry ops.
Oh man, yeah, I'm really good at making friends. I would say that Drake not replying to my like request to come on the show, I definitely take the wrong way. Like I definitely get a sense of like, oh, you don't want to come on my show. That's weird, kind of vibe. Soulja Boy and I are chill. Love Soulja Boy. He was on the show years ago. He was actually the first guest, technically. Lil Pump was on the show this year. He's taken a bit of a turn towards political influence.
Yeah, he's gone in an interesting direction as of late.
Here, take this. Take this. You can get some shield.
What am I taking?
Right here. Oh, Jacob Sartorius was on as well. He performed.
Okay. No. Performed.
Wait, no, he didn't perform. Well, he performed in Fortnite, but he didn't perform like live.
You're saying performed. I thought you were talking about a whole.
He invited me to
show.
like his album release party, and then I was sick that day, and I didn't show up, and I felt bad because I said I would go, and then I haven't texted him since because I felt bad for not going.
Ugh,
So he may not
that's
think we're friends
unfortunate.
anymore. I don't know. It's like one of those awkward things.
All right, where's the baddies?
The baddies, they got to be at Loot Lake, bro. Come on, this way. But yeah, Drake. Yeah, Drake didn't respond to my request, but he's been hanging out with like streamers lately, with like Aiden Ross and them. But I think that's more so to like crypto gambling ties than it is like an actual friendship. But maybe they're friends. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I've been sort of seeing the crypto gambling thing. It's really taken off lately.
Yeah. What do you think about all that?
I think it's kind of weird, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like the normalization of like
like
gambling and like sports betting, especially like during like sports games, is like a little concerning. At least like because like a lot of people can like fall victim to that pretty easily. But that being said, like saying this out
Sure,
loud, like
thing,
if
but,
they
like,
wanted to sponsor, like I would be down. But
I've had like some people like approach me to be like, hey, would you be down to sort of like have us sponsor you for people to like bet on what your album review scores are going to be? And I was
Wait,
like, that's honestly
it's a
that's
great
kinda
idea.
insane.
You could make a lot of money. Oh my god.
Like honestly, it seemed kind of unhinged.
Anthony, right here.
as an idea.
Get Spider Woman. Nice. Nice shots. Nope. Oh, close.
Oh
Close.
god damn it!
Close. I don't think the Mr. Beast skin is
Oh, wait a
working out
second.
today. Oh, you'll love this skin I'm rocking, bro. You'll love this.
Oh nice, The Weeknd.
Yeah, The Weeknd. Dude, he's gonna be big. Look him up later.
Yeah, he's really on the come up.
Yeah, he lived in a house. Oh, this is a crazy anecdotal story. He lived in a house that he claimed was haunted in a random interview. And I had friends that lived there at one point. And then when they were living there and I stayed over, we were convinced that the house was haunted because things kept happening there. Like stuff falling over, or like weird noises. And then they found out that The Weeknd used to live in that house. And then we looked it up, and he had reported ghost in his home. And we're like, wow, this is insane. Like, two separate home like people that live here reported that there are ghosts that are in the building. Have you ever seen a ghost?
I mean, I've never seen a ghost. I've had a few experiences where that, are maybe a little unexplainable that maybe I could kind of like blame on an apparition of some sort, but I've never seen a ghost with my eyes, no.
Yeah, I don't believe in them.
There was an odd experience I had in a basement once where I heard a laugh.
Oh, like
I heard somebody like a full throat.
like a Joker laugh?
It was like a single laugh. It wasn't even like a hearty ha ha ha.
Oh, like
ha. It was like it was a big maniacal loud one.
Oh wait, but it was one
And
laugh.
it was just like one laugh, and I was like, what the heck?
Can you like
What was
imitate it?
that? It was like a ha.
Oh, okay. Now
like
I see what you're going for. Yeah, okay, like that.
And I couldn't find out where it came from or what was going on. Or what was the
Right.
deal with that? It was but a single laugh, unexplainable, because I heard it again in the basement, and if there was somebody there and they managed to like evade me, like surely somebody else in the area would have seen them. But
Did you see Wicked?
I've not seen Wicked.
There's songs in that apparently. I haven't seen it yet either.
There are songs on that. That's true.
Speaking of musicals, have you seen High School Musical?
And honestly, that's journalism. I don't think
Thank you.
your show is
Wait,
fronted
hold
journalism
on.
at all. You
Fuck
just-
the next question. Thank you for saying that.
Accurate reporting. That's some accurate reporting.
Thank you. Oh my god. It's the nicest thing a guest ever said to me
You're
here. No, but seriously, have you
Yeah.
seen High School Musical?
No, I have not. I would never make myself watch that.
Wait, so whoa. Hold on. So you review music and you haven't even seen any of the High School Musical films?
No, of course not.
You haven't heard Scream by Zac Efron?
I'm a music reviewer. Why would I watch High School Musical?
There's good music in it. Scream by Zac Efron.
I disagree, but
You haven't
okay.
even heard the songs. You haven't even heard them.
I'm gonna go on a limb, and I'm gonna say, you know what? You can like it. It may be good. It may just not be for me.
I just don't think
I'll
you
leave
can
it at
like
that.
claim to like be like the music expert if you don't listen to all the music.
I think I can. I actually think I can.
Okay.
In most contexts, though, I don't think I would even really call myself like the music expert. But honestly, I will do it in this case. I will say you can be a music expert while having watched none of the High School Musical movies.
Can you even sing? Do you sing songs?
Not unless you want me to sing them like High School Musical. Probably not.
Well, I mean, I assume
I
you
could sing
can't sing
other
High School
songs,
Musical.
but
Yeah, you don't know the song. But like, do you sing?
No,
like,
I
is
know.
that
But
something?
even if I knew them, I probably couldn't sing that way.
So here's the thing: like, you can't be judging music if you can't do it yourself, is what they say online. They say you can't be a critic
Yeah,
if
no,
you're not,
it's
if you
true.
can't do it. That's what they would say. So how do you combat that?
Yeah, I fully agree.
Yeah.
No,
Hit those shields, Anthony.
Oh, thank you very much. No, I would say you absolutely could, because there's lots of things that people sort of have very kind of like fair and accurate judgments on every day, while not necessarily having personal experience doing the thing. I mean, without being a chef, people can kind of like taste whether or not food is shit.
Wait, that's a pretty good point.
You don't need to sort of like, you know, be Gordon Ramsay to tell whether or not something maybe might need more salt.
Wait, that's true. This makes me feel a lot more justified in like having opinions.
Yeah, having opinions is valid.
I should start reviewing music. You should
I mean,
see
I
my
do- you know,
Spotify
I do
Wrapped. You
play-
might have an aneurysm.
Oh man, who's in your top 5?
You want to hear my top 5 artists?
I do want to hear your
Number
top
5
artists.
is the only artist I actually listen to, and the rest I swear it's because girls were in the car.
So
And number 5.
I mean, honestly, that's valid. I would say, like, you're just, you know,
Yeah.
you're telling me you're a player. You're just like
No.
listening to music because of hot girls.
Well, you have hot girls.
Just
My
like
wife.
totally hot babes being
My
in the
wife.
car.
Yes.
Oh, your wife.
We're happily
So wait a
married.
second, you're talking about one girl.
She streams on Kick. You don't know her.
So wait, you're just so wait, so time you're telling me you're listening to music because girls, but then you're telling me it's one girl. Like, can you get your story straight?
I'm vetoing the question. My number 5 is Mount Joy. Have you heard of Mount Joy?
Does your wife know
She is busy.
that you're just listening to a
She's
bunch
in
of
the
music
other,
because
she's
girls?
in the other room.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe she should know.
And number 5 is Mount Joy. Have you heard of Mount Joy?
I have heard of them. I have not been able to commit any of their stuff to memory, though.
I like their stuff. Number 4 is Kanye West, but it's like the old Kanye. It's not like the Nazi one. But it's also like not even played
So
as
you're
much as
telling
it
me
used
that
to be.
your wife is into old Kanye, is what you're telling me?
Well, yeah, she's good taste.
Okay.
Like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy and like Graduation, stuff like that.
I just find that interesting that Kanye's in your top 5, but only because your wife listens to them, to him.
Right. But she doesn't like him anymore because he's a Nazi now.
Well, yeah, I mean that's valid.
Yeah. She likes Kids See Ghosts.
Okay, yeah, that's a sick album.
Number 3, The Weeknd. Look
But
him
again,
up.
only because girls.
Look him up. No, that one's justified. The Weeknd's pretty good.
So, what do you mean justified? You mean you listen to The Weeknd too?
Yes. That's also me.
What's your favorite Weeknd project?
Ooh.
Do you like New Weeknd or Old Weeknd?
I don't have an issue with New Weeknd. Like, I liked the like Jim Carrey album he did. Jim Carrey like narrated on it.
Yeah.
Is that new? Is that considered new?
Yeah.
I liked that one.
I mean, that's his newest one. I love that one. That one's very good.
Yeah, I didn't care for like. He did some stuff this year, right? I didn't care. Well, I don't really care for like any Playboy Cardi. So we did that song with him, and I didn't care.
Yeah, he had like the Cardi one, and then he had the other track that kind of like went in a reggaeton direction.
Yeah, wait, you hold on. This is actually your perfect person to ask. I feel like I'm missing something when it comes to like Playboy Cardi music. I feel like he's just like whimpering.
I'm not that into his stuff these days either. I think he's made some pretty interesting music in the past, but I feel like he's, I don't know, creatively, I would say he's kind of in a bit of a rut, but
Yeah, he sounds like a dog, like going to like the
thing is,
vet
like,
sometimes.
the thing is, like, his hardcore fans, they kind of love exactly what he's doing right now, and that's it. So, I mean, he doesn't really have like a whole lot of incentive to change or switch it up.
Wait, I kind of get that. That's like me streaming Deadlock. Number 2.
Yeah, you know, that's kind of the thing, you know, like it's sometimes there's some artists you can't really fault them for the direction that they're going in because they are kind of seeing success doing it, and you kind of, you know, regardless of whether or not you like it, they're going to follow where the streams are. A lot of artists are anyway.
Is that why songs are like shorter now? Just because they like want more streams?
Oh yeah, of course.
I hate that.
Of course.
I hate that. I
Yeah,
feel like
no,
so many
it's kind of
songs now
annoying.
like are missing like a third chorus.
No, it's true. Or a bridge or an intro or tons of stuff.
Yeah, no, I agree. Number 2, Chapel Roan.
I like Chapel Roan.
My wife loves her.
I'm hoping she drops an album next year.
Didn't she drop an album this year?
She dropped an album last year, but it kind of got popular
I only heard
this
her
year.
music this year, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the case for a lot of people.
Yeah. I can relate because she's
Yeah,
like
she-
singing about girls, and I was like, yeah, I also like girls. Kind of like that one Drake song.
Yeah, you know, I want to dance at the Pink Pony Club too. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it.
Number 1. Can you take a guess?
Number 1. Okay, so number 1. Is it Sabrina Carpenter?
It is Sabrina Carpenter. You heard of her?
Dang. I'm working late.
Yes.
Because I'm a streamer.
Yes, dude. No, people have made that joke. People have made that joke. It's good. Good job. Good kill, by the way.
Dang.
Let's go.
I thought that person died because they were on the ground, and I was like, oh, okay, I'm done here. And
There's
then
a
all
guy
of a sudden I see them crawling.
There might be a guy up here on the bridge, maybe.
Why were they crawling? They had all those guns.
I don't know. Because I shot them.
What was that person doing?
And so did you. No, I really liked Sabrina Carpenter's album. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, there's some highlights on it.
She kind of puts like crack in the songs where it's just like they're really catchy. Which is like really all that like my simple brain needs is like a catchy song. I don't need like much artistry.
Please, please, please.
I don't even. That's like my least favorite one. That's like I don't even like that. No, I don't like that one. It's too like.
Don't like. Please, please,
no,
please.
I like Taste. You know.
Okay.
I like that one.
You don't go hard when she's like, please don't embarrass me, motherfucker. You don't like that?
I mean, it's got like a draw to it, and it's unique in that way. But like, it's just like I don't know. It's not on replay like the others. But I like Bad Kim. That one's good. I thought that song was called Bad Kim for like 3 months. I didn't realize she was talking about sex. Well, no, I did realize she was talking about sex. No, that's dumb. I did realize she was talking about sex. I just thought.
Don't say that.
At one point, I was like, it'd make more sense if like she was like talking about bed chemistry. And then I looked at the player and I was like, oh, she is saying that actually.
If you guys keep listening to music with this level of like attention to detail, you're gonna keep me in business forever.
Dude, I hate when songs like I can't understand the lyrics and I have to like mumble it when I'm singing it.
I feel like everybody does that. Even I do that to some extent. And it's not even so much like not understanding. I just feel like sometimes with some tracks you just can't be bothered to sort of like look up committing every lyric to memory. Just want to sing along a little bit to a song I hear every once in a while.
You heard Imagine Dragons?
I want to memorize the whole song. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, Imagine Dragons is the one exception. I memorize all the lyrics to all of their songs, so I know them all by heart.
Imagine Dragon these nuts. Let's go.
Yeah, they came out with one of the worst albums this year, I'm pretty sure.
Wait, really? One of the worst albums of the year? That sucks.
The Falling in Reverse album is probably pretty terrible.
You probably listened to a lot of like shit too.
Oh, heck yeah.
Nah, I really liked their first EP. I was in like middle school when that came out. I remember really liking
Imagine Dragons?
Yeah, I remember really liking their first EP when I was younger, and I went to their like Radioactive concert, and I was like, yeah.
Dang, really? You went to the Radioactive concert?
Yeah, I was like Radioactive. Yeah, I remember that one. I don't go to many concerts. Honestly, it might be because my first concert was Imagine Dragons. Like, I think it might have soured me on like the whole live music thing. Like, I haven't really been... you know what? After Imagine Dragons...
This is a horrendous review.
The only other concert...
completely ruined your...
Yeah. I mean...
ruined how you feel about live music.
The only other live music I've seen is, like, Big Time Rush twice.
This is concerning.
But they were really good, so we had to go see them again.
Yeah.
And the first time Kindle wasn't there because he had COVID. You don't even know what Big Time Rush is, do you?
I do know what Big Time Rush is. Ugh, I'm just trying not to get shot here.
I know. These guys are sniping, dude. What are you supposed to do? I think I... Wait, okay, he shot. I thought I died from the fall. Speaking of my Spotify Wrapped, they defined my August as Pink Pilates Princess Strut Pop phase.
I hate that. I wish they didn't do that.
Yeah.
Why do you have to come up with a stupid phrase for what people's listening habits are? It's so dumb.
We lost to this guy? Are you seeing this?
The person that can't get the shot off?
I don't think they even have hands. Oh, they're probably doing the Fortnite feet challenge where you play with your toes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, viral.
I didn't know that was the thing.
I don't do that though.
Oh, you don't do that?
No, I think it's.
You're a hands-only player, or do you just play with
only
other
hands,
stuff?
always.
Oh, man,
Also,
okay,
only
wow.
controller. I get mad when people like when there's a game that you can use a controller or a mouse and keyboard. I always say to use a controller because that's for gaming, and mouse and keyboard is for clicking and typing words.
I pretty much, I mean, I've done both, but I think like being a console gamer before computer gaming like really kind of took off, I think has kind of predisposed me or kind of biased me toward being on a controller most of the time too. Yeah, I'd prefer controller.
Yeah. You ever seen The Sound of Music?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I'm not a big musicals guy though, but I mean The Sound of Music is classic, and the tune Sound of Music, it's cute.
When I was a kid, I thought that like music came from that movie. That like people started making it after that movie came out.
All music.
All music.
Okay,
it was
yeah.
like the way my mom
That's
it was
where
my
it
mom's
started.
favorite movie, and so the way she described it to me, for some reason, it just like
Oh.
got hammered into my head. I was like, oh, like after this, after World War II, we started making music once they escaped to Austria.
Mm.
Or wait, were they escaping
Right.
Austria? I don't remember. What'd you think of that Addison Rae song? Talks about Pepsi.
It was mid.
Mid, but surprisingly
Yeah.
okay.
I just think her stuff is just passable. You know, I'm not saying it's bad.
Right.
I don't think it's bad, but I think it gets like an inordinate amount of attention for its quality level. Like it's
Fair.
fine.
That's
Like
fair.
I feel like this could be said of a lot of artists. I usually kind of will poo-poo arguments like this, but I do genuinely feel like if it wasn't Addison Rae, nobody would be paying attention to this.
That's fair. Yeah, I was just see when I heard like Addison Rae music, like just that as a concept, I was like, oh well, I'm not. That's gonna suck. And then like I heard it and I was like, well, it's not.
mean, look,
It's not bad.
There's a lot of influencer music that is way frigging worse than Addison Rae's. Like
Exactly.
way worse. Like I will say it does sound like she puts effort into her stuff, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say it's like mind-blowing or intriguing, but I mean, it's fine.
You know Minecraft?
Yeah, I know Minecraft.
Never mind. I'm not going down this tangent. I'm vetoing that.
Yeah, I don't.
Any questions about my wife?
Your life or your wife?
Both. Does Connor actually have a wife, or is it a bit? I don't know. I
don't
read that
think
message
he would
out, and I
ever-
don't have an answer.
I don't think you would lie about having a wife.
Oh,
You seem like a trustworthy guy to me.
thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
You know, you're a good streamer, you're a good journalist.
They
and
were
you're
trying to tell
trustworthy.
me last week that this was gotcha journalism. That's what Zachary Levi was saying from the Everything app.
Did you get him on something?
No, he brought up everything. I was asking about like Shazam or some bullshit, and then he was like, "Oh, well, why are they teaching transgender in schools?" And I was like, "Whoa!"
So he got himself.
He kind of did, yeah. Someone asked,
Trying to
"Why do
think
you
of a
hate
big,
girls?"
scary fighting-
That's not
Someone's asking
that's
you
not a
that?
very charitable question. No, I think they're asking you. That's not a charitable question.
Me?
Yeah, their name was Halsey Fan.
Why would I hate girls?
That's why I'm trying to get them out of here.
Okay. Halsey fan number 432.
Yeah, they weren't happy with you.
Um,
the circle.
Oh.
Perfect. No one said that. Sorry, I didn't have a good like transition to that
I
topic.
think I gave Brad a 10. That pretty much inoculates me to any kind of sexism, I think.
I would agree. I liked Brat. I liked Brat though.
You're my bro, man.
I listened to it this week for the first time.
What'd you think?
I thought it was really good. I thought all the songs that were good were songs I hadn't even heard, and no one was sharing the songs that were good.
That's terrible of them to have not shared them.
Huh.
Yo, thank you for just throwing my dead ass. Like, appreciate that.
So, what's your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah, that's how I wasn't even paying attention to the circle. That's how engrossed I was in this very good journalistic interview.
Whatever, dude. Do you not have a favorite Pokemon?
Oh, did you ask that?
I
didn't
did,
hear
yeah,
you.
I did. I did.
Oh, okay. Favorite Pokemon. I think my favorite Pokemon is Gyarados. Yeah.
Okay.
I like a good dragon Pokemon and I like a good water Pokemon, and Gyarados is just both.
Oh yeah, Gyarados
shit,
isn't
oh,
even a
shit,
dragon
oh, shit.
actually. Gyarados is water flying type.
It's not a dragon?
No, it's water flying. But if he mega evolves, he becomes a dragon. Wait, no, he doesn't. He becomes water dart. I lied about that too. Yeah, no, he's not a dragon
Wow.
at all in any way.
Wow. I actually your show has actually become less journalistic, and it's because of me.
No, I mean, I informed you. It's journalism. It's like when like
Okay.
they fact check
Alright, well,
Trump
thank you.
during the debate, and he learns. He's like, oh,
Oh, okay.
What is like the review you regret the most, where you're like, I was wrong on that?
Probably the review that I've done the biggest 180 on publicly would probably have to be Mac Miller's Swimming.
Was that his last one? No, that wasn't the last one. That was like, I forget.
That was his last like formal one.
I see. Yeah.
Like he's had a posthumous album out.
Yeah.
And he actually has another posthumous album coming very soon.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Oh, the story.
People want me to ask about my beautiful dark twisted
my
fantasy.
hopes are high.
Like,
that honestly, like my hopes are high, but you know, these posthumous albums can be pretty dodgy.
they can, because like it's all like unfinished stuff, right? Like obviously it wasn't ready.
You know, it most definitely can be. I will say like that other Mac Miller posthumous album like was kind of the exception to the general rule, where it did actually sound like genuinely finished. Whereas a lot of these records just really don't.
Is it posthumous, as you say, or is it posthumous?
Yeah, it's posthumous.
Speaking of posthumous, we got Juice.
You don't find it. I mean, you know, look, maybe this is because I'm old.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I'm gonna be 100 right now. Like, you don't find it like kind of eerie or odd that you just like had to shoot a dead man.
It is a little weird,
Like,
but I think that like specifically with him,
weird.
he was such a Fortnite fan that like everybody's kind of chill with it.
Oh, okay.
He's specifically
All right,
like really
that
into
makes sense
Fortnite.
then. It's just a little eerie, is all I'm saying.
No, I would agree. Like if like they added like a Michael Jackson skin, I think that'd be kind of weird. Oh my god,
you know,
he would have
I
had
feel like
such a
kinda
great
adding-
Fortnite concert though. Damn.
You know, I think there's still time. No.
I don't know.
I mean,
Like,
there's
now I'm just bummed that he's dead though.
Nobody says there couldn't be a Michael Jackson concert next year. Man, you really got to hack me with the thing?
Stream sniping, dude. He wants to be on camera.
Wait,
that was second.
Dang.
Wait, that's second though. Man, if that rocket hit him, that was gonna be an insane win.
Yeah.
You know, I did. While we're in the lobby, I did make a song to show you and have you review. Do you want to hear it?
How long have you been making music?
It's like 1:30 p.m.
Since 1:30 p.m. What are your are you just producing in the DAW, or did you write an acoustic number?
I opened
do you play
Garage.
piano?
I opened GarageBand on my Mac. I tried to figure out how it works, and I couldn't really figure it out very well.
Okay.
And I didn't even
Are
know
there
how to
lyrics?
add my own audio. Well, yes, but it's like a mix. It's like how a lot of songs you sample other songs. Like,
Oh,
that's
so
like,
you sampled.
yeah, that's like a lot of music is sampling other music. That's what I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna send this
What
to
did
you.
you use, like kind of the preset samples in GarageBand?
No, I took good songs that I think would mash well together.
What songs did you sample?
Well, you'll see. I want you to react to this live. Okay, pause it on 0, and then we'll press play
Are we
together.
gonna react to it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, play.
Day after day, I'm more confused.
Am I supposed to hear it right now? I don't hear anything.
Wait, you're supposed to play it on your end. I sent
Oh,
you.
I'm supposed to wait.
I
Play
said-
it how?
Like I sent you a DM on Discord.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Just tell me when you're at 0 and pause it, and then
Okay, hold
play
on.
it
Gotcha.
again.
Anthony song snippet. All right, let's go. Okay. All right, I'm listening to it now.
Okay, wait. Go to
Video
0. and
unavailable. Jeez.
Video unavailable.
Okay. All right. Here we go. I'm gonna
Okay, wait.
play. Okay.
Pause it at
1, 2,
0, and then I will say 1,
Okay.
2,
Yeah, it's
3,
at
play.
0.
Okay, 1, 2,
Okay.
3, play.
Day after day, I'm more confused.
Yes.
Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain.
Oh.
You know that's a game that I hate to lose. And I'm feeling the strain. Ain't it a shame?
Let's darmi espresso.
This is Sabrina Carpenter.
When I was 13,
Yes.
I had my first love. There was nobody that compared to my baby, and nobody came between us or could ever come above. She had me going crazy. Oh, I was starstruck. She woke me up daily. Don't need no Starbucks. She made my heart pound. And skip a beat when I see her in the street and at school on the playground. But I really want to see her on the weekend. She knows she got me dazing, cause she was so amazing. And now my heart is breaking. But I just keep on saying,
Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. I wanna get lost watching you rock and roll and drift away.
My first love broke my heart for the first time, and I was like, baby, 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 oh, like baby, baby, baby,
Justin Bieber.
oh, like baby,
Yeah.
baby, baby, oh, I thought you'd always be mine.
That's it. That's the song.
So you're a big Baby fan?
Yeah,
big,
it's
big
one of his
Ludacris,
best songs.
Justin Bieber fan?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even debate that.
Strong
It's certainly
pin.
better than Yummy.
It is better than Yummy. Dude, I think Yummy actually caused the pandemic.
I think there's a validity to that theory.
No, like literally, like it came out that January and they're saying like, oh, it was found in like November. I don't believe that. That's like the media. Like I think that like the energy Yummy put out into the world literally caused a global pandemic.
I think when they looked at what did it when they were trying to find out where the virus came from, they found that the fish market in Wuhan, they were playing Yummy there.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. They love Justin over there.
Yeah, they're playing it.
Yep.
Yeah, they're playing it on like the loudspeakers.
Isn't it weird to have
That's
our
true.
lives consumed as like content online? I guess like not as much. You just
You
kind of
know,
do
I mean,
music. You keep it kind of separate, but
Yeah, I was just gonna say like I agree with you. It can be, and it is, which is why I don't fucking tell people.
yeah, I don't
There's
tell
tons of
people when
shit
I
about
get a
my personal-
girlfriend. I don't tell them that.
I just don't tell people stuff that's going on. I go online. I'll tell people that I'm horny, but like that's about it.
You tell people that you're
I'm
horny
I'm
online.
I'm vegan.
You can't do that, bro.
Yeah, I'm
You're gonna,
horny.
like,
I'm vegan. I lift weights sometimes. Like that's about as personal as it gets.
you're horny and vegan and lift weights.
I feel
you
like
an
telling
incel?
everybody anything else. Incels aren't vegan.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying? You like once you're in a relationship, you're no longer horny?
Yeah.
I mean, when I'm in a relationship, I'm more horny than I am when I'm single.
Well, not until you're married.
You don't have to stop being horny once you're married.
No, that's when you get horny. I'm saying you can't be before, or else like you're not married yet.
Oh, or unless what are you saying? If you're horny before you're married, it's a sin?
Yes. Did you even read the book?
Oh,
Hello?
well,
What?
No, I didn't read the book.
You
Honestly,
read books, but you didn't read the Bible, bro?
No, not really. No. And I even went to I went to CCD and I still didn't read the book.
Look up Ecclesiastes later when you get the chance, bro. You could learn a thing or two. Maybe a little Song of Solomon. You seen the movie Passion of the Christ?
I did see the Passion of the Christ. Is that like reading the Bible? Is that a supplement?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
can
for like
you
some of the
just
books,
watch
probably.
Passion of the Christ and you don't have to watch.
Yeah, like you can probably
have to-
skip like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, maybe.
Is there the Bible? Is there a book on tape version of that? Is there like a
an
podcast?
audio book? Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
I don't know who narrates it though.
there's probably a lot of different narrators. There's probably maybe like at least a dozen or so different versions of audiobooks that you could listen to for the Bible.
Yeah. So what made you a communist?
Liking Fortnite.
There. My friend
Yeah.
Hassan made me
Well, I
a
mean,
communist.
like you said, it's free, and I'm liking it because it's free, and anything that's free is communism. So I guess I'm a communist now.
It's true. You watch any like streamers?
I like Sushi Dragon.
Oh, he's awesome. He's like the best
Yeah, he's
streamer
sick.
probably.
I raid his streams all the time. He's awesome. And I watch some Hassan too. I like the Office drummer.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
he's recently been collabing with. He's
He-
been collabing with Kai
he
Cenat
got
a lot
married on
lately.
stream. I met him the other day actually. I met him at the Streamer Awards.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he's cool. And I watch or I mess with Young Skirt. He's kind of a producer.
Young Skirt.
Who,
Why are so many like
yeah, he's
people
a-
in the
he-
rap game called like Young something? Or like
I don't
Lil
know. It's
something?
actually like I think it was just a bit of a trend at some point that's kind of like died down a little bit. There's not a whole lot of artists who are. There's still a lot of littles. Like I still see a lot of people calling themselves Lil, but there aren't as many Youngs as there's been like maybe in the mid 2010s. But maybe it's set to come back. Maybe
Why
it's due
hasn't
to
a
come
rapper
back.
gone by like Young Link, like the Smash Bros character? That'd be cool.
Oh, if you go on SoundCloud, there's somebody. If you like, are you kidding me? If you go on SoundCloud, there's definitely probably got to be
Okay,
like
well, why
4
hasn't a
Young Links.
successful actor or rapper done that?
Probably because they're all bad at rapping. You could be the guy. Hey, wait a second. By the way, we did that whole music segment,
Mm-hmm.
and we didn't really.
Oh yeah, you didn't
talk
really
about it or
review it.
handle
Yeah. What did you think?
Well, you didn't ask me any questions.
So I
like,
thought
well,
I
well, what,
forgot.
what was the point of your inspiration there? Like, what drove you to sort of create that?
I wanted to produce a smile. That's all we can really
well,
hope
I mean,
for.
you succeeded at that. You did that, I would say.
I didn't know how to like do effects or anything. So I kind of just like
I mean,
split it. Honestly, it didn't come together for a while. I'm glad it didn't come together for a minute. It did take me 3 hours. Well, like 2.5. Because like I kept trying to fit it into a Christmas theme with like All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. And it just wasn't working at all. Because like that song is so overdone. I couldn't like what I was hearing. So then instead I was like, well, I like the Goofy movie. So then I just like pulled up Eye to Eye from the Goofy movie and just used that beat.
Well, I thought your piece of music, I thought your song worked as a very interesting multi-piece music collage. I feel like it was most definitely like a statement of sorts on popular culture.
It was.
I think you were really reflecting a mirror back at society.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was going for.
You're welcome. I think
it had Sabrina Carpenter in it, and she's pretty relevant.
Yeah.
Chris's rap is really good, and I put it in.
Yeah, speaking of Sabrina Carpenter and that specific song, and the meaning behind the song that you created using that song, what keeps you up at night? What keeps you up at night? Is it that Me Espresso, or is it something else?
Yeah, typically women. Yeah, typically that, I would say. But for sure.
They keep you up. Is it because they're just bugging you?
Yes.
What are they keeping you up doing? What are their tactics? Are you just thinking about them? Are they just
like everything
poking you when you're about to go to sleep?
You ready up?
Hey,
you
wake
click
up.
Ready. Yeah, I mean, oftentimes it's just thinking about my wife, you know.
Yeah. So you're just up thinking about life.
Yes, and wife, not life.
Your wife. You're up thinking about your wife life.
I'm a wife guy.
Your wife's life.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Who'd you vote? Wait.
Well, again, it was a very interesting piece of music. I appreciate you sharing it with me. Although I don't know if I would recommend putting it on Spotify because I think you probably would get copyright blocked.
Yeah, the video is blocked worldwide on YouTube, and I was like, why?
You'd get sued by Sabrina Carpenter. Sabrina Carpenter would sue you. You'd be up.
No,
at night
I
thinking about
actually think Sabrina Carpenter would really like my vibe. I think she would like this show and want to go on it.
I mean, she may, but her record label probably wouldn't.
Her record label doesn't know anything. The
court.
future of media, Anthony, is in you being your own influence. It's all these the future of celebrity is one who's managing their own image, because we have to respond too quickly to be able to do this job. That's why like Chappell Roan like shot down her fans. That was kind of badass.
I agree.
Not saying I'm the future of celebrity. I'm not saying that directly, but I am saying that like what I do is perhaps.
Are you saying you're accessible, or are you trying to be more accessible?
I think that like a good part of my job is not that I'm accessible, but more so that like I have to be open and transparent, and people consume enough of my life secondhandedly that like I can't really hide like who I am. Wait,
is there stuff about your life that you regret telling people?
About my wife, yeah.
Yeah, you regret bringing up having a wife.
Yes.
Got it.
I wish they'd just leave her out of this sometimes. Do you see the Oscars where like Will Smith slapped Chris Rock?
Wow, you're talking about ancient history there. But yeah,
like
I did see
2
that.
years ago. It's a bit. I'm reusing a bit.
I mean, in internet years, that's quite a while.
It is a minute.
What made you think of that? The wife thing?
No, I mean I ran out of like questions, and so I just kind of changed the tab to the Zachary Levi questions. And one of those was, did you see the slap?
Got it. I mean, there are other current events, but sure.
Why did you collaborate with Tulsi Gabbard? See, that's another Zachary Levi question. Yeah, it's not for you.
Yeah, that's definitely not a question for me.
You didn't collaborate with Tulsi Gabbard?
No, I have not collaborated with Tulsi Gabbard.
I would if she wanted to like come on the show.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's I wouldn't, you know, if she wanted to come on your show, I'd be like, that sounds interesting. I would ask her some questions about the religious cult her family's connected to.
She's connected to a religious cult?
And yeah, her family's connected to a religious cult.
Oh. Well, cults are kind of fun if everybody does their part.
No,
kind of like a pyramid
cult
scheme.
is certainly interesting. Look, if I were you and she was coming on the show, I would just ask. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I don't want to like make her uncomfortable. My biggest fear is making women uncomfortable, Anthony.
I feel like she's a politician. She should be used to sort of like, you know, the heat. You know what I mean?
There.
Like if you're
The
not gonna
media
answer
is
some
so
questions-
mean. Media is so mean.
If you're
to
not
it.
going to answer some tough questions from a real journalist, what are you even doing?
It's that mainstream media, dude. The lamestream legacy media. This is why we're all on X
Well,
now.
you're independent. You're an independent media. And
Fortnite
and
wanted to
that's why you're
sponsor the
asking
show,
me-
and I said no. Because I was scared that they
That's-
wouldn't let me
that's
get like
because you
Rudy
have-
Giuliani on the show if they sponsored it.
You have your scruples.
Yeah. But I really should have. Like, I kind of used the money.
Wait, how do I get out? Okay,
There you
why?
go.
Okay, I'm on. I'm riding bitch. Is that politically incorrect to say?
We don't say that word.
Okay,
Derogatory.
sorry. Are there wives with me?
We call them hoes.
I know if I was riding with a wife right now, she'd drive better.
She doesn't have her
That's
license.
reverse sexism.
It's the man's job in the house. You heard of traditional gender roles?
Yes, I certainly have. Yeah, I have heard of them. I don't know about them specifically. I couldn't name a specific traditional gender role.
If you
but
either
I've
give
heard of
it
them.
W or L, what would you say?
Traditional gender roles?
Yeah, like as a concept.
I don't know. I'm probably an L. I'm not a big tradition person.
It's fair.
Not super traditional, I would say. I mean, not to say all traditions are bad, and I'm certainly not against doing things that are traditional, but I feel like tradition for the sake of tradition is kind of whack.
Imagine like dying and like going to hell, and you like ask Satan, you're like, "Why did I go to hell?" And he's like, "You let the wife drive."
Right.
Yeah.
You wore mixed fabrics.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy. You're screwed.
If you had a hairstyle, what hairstyle would you pick?
The hairstyle that I have now.
Wait. You choose to be bald? I mean, you rock it, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. That's awesome.
Yeah, I've been shaving my like.
I know a British guy that does that.
I've shaved my head. I've shaved my head most of my life. Although, I would say like, the only other time that I've had hair consistently was like my first kind of like year or so of college, and in high school for a while I had a mohawk.
Whoa, a mohawk? Are there photos of that?
Yeah. So I guess if I could just, I suppose if I could just have a random haircut back again, I'd probably have a mohawk.
Yeah,
That
Ninja
was the
doesn't
name of the
like me
room.
because I made fun of him a couple of years ago.
Oh, I thought it was because you made good music. I thought he was jealous of your musical
I mean, that
abilities.
might be it too, but no, he was mean to my friend Pokimane, and I was like, don't be mean to Pokimane, and he unfollowed me.
Oh, I know Pokemon. She's cool.
Yeah, I call her Amon because we're
We're-
like
we're-
friends. Whatever though.
We're Moochies,
Whatever.
however the hell you say that.
I've broken bread with Pokey. It's whatever though.
Oh.
He's really famous.
Yeah, I don't
She
get
is a
why
Fortnite
people
emote.
don't like her.
But she's a girl. Duh.
Is that a traditional gender role? You have to hate girls?
Yeah. I mean that. Yeah, literally.
Okay,
That's what we're trying to fix. That's why Kamala couldn't be president.
got it.
Boom!
That's another current event. Do you like the Costco guys?
I love them. I want to have them on the show so bad. They said they were down, but then I don't know how to contact them. Like that,
Oh.
like I was in their Twitch chat and I was like, you come on the show, and then Big Justice was like, of course I've heard of like Carter Eats Pants. He didn't say my name right, and then it was like Fortnite Friday, and he's like, yeah, Fortnite. Oh, he called me Kyle Eats Pants actually, yeah. And then I was like, come on Fortnite Friday, and they said, yeah, we'll do it. And then I don't know how to contact them. I see him. Oh my God, we could be getting a win here. Close it out with a win. I got him.
Go.
I got him.
Oh, we did it.
Well, Anthony,
Well, that was sick.
it's been 90 minutes, and we won a game. We ended on a win. I mean, if
Yeah.
you're good, I'm good. I mean, this has been a great interview. I ran out of questions like an hour ago.
I feel like this, you know, I loved the progression of this. This really sort of like, you know, we really sort of connected.
We did.
We talked about a lot of interesting topics, and we ended on a high.
We
Ended
did.
on a high note.
I'm glad you had a good time. Fortnite Friday.
Twitch and on
It's the
YouTube and
next
other
hot one. It's
platforms.
the next hot ones. Like Lex Fridman.
Yep. Yes, exactly like
It
Lex
is,
Fridman. Yes.
We were just having
Yeah.
conversations.
Like between two ferns.
Yeah, it's but like more like between two political spectrums, like left and right.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know where you're at, but I'm a communist now since I like Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm a radical centrist, I've determined now.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
I don't like Joe
that's
Biden.
basically a Nazi. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't like Nazis.
All right. Well, have a good one, and thank you to everybody for listening and watching, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Check me out on YouTube.
Yeah.
On the Needle Drop.
Check
or
out
Fantano if you're
check
looking
out
for
his
some
reviews and then
music reviews.
leave a mean comment when he doesn't like the song that you like. That was a great episode. That guy didn't yell enough or argue. Get someone with psychosis on stream. I'll put it down on the suggestion list.